Hello everyone. So I'm taking the kids. Their gran bought them iFly. It's like a wind tunnel. So you float and hover. But we're going to Milton Keynes, and a friend of mine lives up in Rugby, and we're going to then go fishing in the afternoon on the River Avon, Warwickshire Avon. Probably won't catch much because we'll have 3 kids swimming in the river and doing the usual stuff. So I'm just going up the farm. I've forgotten my pellets. Right, we're all ready to go. I've got a multitude of rods here. I think I've got 5 rods. Got a bit
around my head.
got a bit carried away. So we're heading to iFly, and then this afternoon hopefully we're going to fish the Warwickshire Avon for a bit, aren't we, kids?
Yeah.
Right. Oh, and Charlie's just said I need to go to the River Wye because that has loads of barbelling. So I think that's an excuse for a little family holiday. We made it. We had a really good run up the motorway. It's quite an impressive building. It whistles like a whirlwind in there. So it's going to be fun going in there. Charlie's excited to get to Angling Direct, Milton Keynes. It's probably the biggest looking fishing tackle shop I've ever been to. Plus I've never been to Milton Keynes before. I quite like it. It's all laid out sensibly. None of these poxy little streets and this, that and the other. Doesn't have much character to it, but it's easy to get around. Anyway, let's go and get some maggots and try not to spend a fortune. I'm sure you'll all be yeah. Alright, in we go. Crikey, it's like a cavern. Let's see what we got. Gobsmacked by this place. I cannot believe how much stuff's here. I've only got a half hour. I could easily spend hundreds of pounds. Whoa, boys, stop. I'm looking at this. I think that's quite a good deal.
Saving. Oh no.
Albeit I've not really bought a bivvy before, but I'm thinking I might need to. I like a pop-up one, nice and light. But I'm no expert on bivvies. There's so much stuff in here. This is cool.
You need to move it. Look at these mean stocks.
Has it got a motor? I think it has. These platforms, I never get these. I know they're massive and big and handy, but shush a minute. But they haven't got a bit in the middle, so that if you wanted to just take it fishing to sit on the platform, which you used to, you know, you've got to sit your box.
Do you sit on here?
You need a bloody forklift to get all that gear down the river. It was amazing. I really did enjoy that tackle shop, but I may not have found it. I'm sure they had it, but it didn't sound like he did. I couldn't get any small leads. Every lead was an ounce, ounce and a half. I could not find a half-ounce lead. You know, what has come to the world is they're only carp fishing in there. And also, Nash, £30 for a bank stick, 18 inches. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. I really like that shop. Milton Keynes Angling Direct, fantastic shop. Nash charging 30 quid for a bank stick. What has become of the world? Whew. I nearly had to sit down when I saw the price of them. Anyway, let's go to iFly, yeah?
Yay!
Absolutely amazing, that iFly thing. Really enjoyed it. Well worth the money. 65 quid, and it was an hour and 45 minutes from Kent to Milton Keynes. Well worth the money. Once in a lifetime. Anyway, I'm in the gorgeous little village of Ashby St Ledger up near Daventry, Northamptonshire, staying with a friend, and we changed the plan. run out of time to get down the river. We're going to go there tomorrow, so hopefully going to go down the carp lake that's on the farm. Some lovely commons in there and a few big mirrors. It's got a sandy bottom. Had a lot of fish on pellets last time I was there. Caught a lot and then they all disappeared. I'll post a picture of one of the ones I caught, a 19 pounder. We'll catch some more tonight. £19, 8 ounces, proper lump. Look at the paddle on it. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is supposed to be where Guy Fawkes and some of his mates hatched out the gunpowder, treason and plot. I think a lot of the plotting went on in there. Say one thing about Guy Fawkes, he had good taste about where to hatch a plan. Anyway, we finally made it to Stratford-upon-Avon. Right, we finally got fishing. We're at Lucy's Weir in Stratford-upon-Avon. It's Leamington Spa water. I think it's £3 on the day. We're just having a little dabble with a 2 metre whip and some £3 line with the kids and some maggots. And then we're going to come back a bit later, fish for something proper. You caught anything yet, Grace?
I have.
How are you getting on feeding? What's your feeding pattern, Ollie?
Maggot.
Yeah.
Twisted my leg.
Okay. Oliver has got whip fishing down to a T. He's feeding every cast, following it down, bringing it back in, feeding the right amount. Just, he's caught one little tiny roach. Did well to take the hook in. Look at that. He's a pro. We'll have him trotting the River Severn in no time. There was a bite. Oh.
Too quick.
He was a little bit too quick. Could have been the bottom. He's just tripping the bottom down there. Just try and keep the maggots upstream of you when you're casting in. That was all the fishing we managed. We caught a little roach and a chub and a bleak. We had a bit of a disaster with the maggots after the rainy time in Stratford-upon-Avon. I think I managed to get them all, but I'm sure the wife will have blue bottles for weeks. Anyway, I'd highly recommend one of these boot liners. They're really good. What a disaster. Unfortunately, that was all the fishing we managed to do in Stratford-upon-Avon, or Northampton. The carp lake on the farm, which I was really looking forward to fishing. The owner, he had guests round, how inconsiderate of him. Didn't want anybody fishing it. And the other bit of the river, the farm manager was away, and so he couldn't write me the ticket to fish it, which was a bit of a pain. Need to be a bit better organised. Anyway, I ended up taking 5 rods for probably 5 minutes fishing. It was fun, but there you go. So thanks for watching, and yeah, if you liked it, like and subscribe. Cheers.